If you falsely accuse a man of being your baby's daddy, it's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke. It's a new era. Ladies are legally free to be with whomever they feel free to be with. And for some women, an honest mistake could be made. Just make sure you're sincere and you've done your homework. And if you're making a legal claim to force a resistant man to claim your child as his dependent, make sure you can back it up with the facts.
An honest mistake is crazy work. You're still giving him a pass, huh? Interesting.
Glow. What? Our 3 sons is not ours. 3 sons. 3! 11, 12, and 10. But guess, before you even say anything, what I did, because I'm a smart young man. No. What I did, hold on. Let me tell you what I did. Called the school. I canceled my tuition checks. That's not going to happen.
Yes! Hell yeah!
We supposed to renew this lease in January. I let the landlord know I'm not renewing the lease, so I don't know where you guys are going to live. I am not taking care of you and 3 kids who's not mine.
Didn't see that one coming up.
I'm not going to argue with you. What I'm going to tell you is this. I don't know where you guys going in 3 weeks. Once January hit, I am not renewing the lease. I'm not paying no goddamn school tuition. Take me to court. Take me to court. No, you're right. I'm not kicking you nowhere. I'm not renewing the lease. I'm not renewing the lease. That's what I'm not doing.
Okay.
That's what we're not doing.
Well, I'll figure it out.
Then figure it out. No, they're not. That paper says different.
What do you have 5 times?
You know what? I don't got time to argue with you. I'm leaving. You can have this place. You can have the clothes. I'm good. Goodbye.
You know, this is what we were talking about, or I was talking about another video where the article stated that women have increased their infidelity by about 40%. So they're cheating more, about on par with men. And they're better at hiding it, deleting text messages, getting people to cover up for them, just all around lying. And the fact that he had to call the school. See, a lot of men are too focused on work to even know any of this stuff. They're too focused on providing. But the fact that he had to call the school to figure out what's going on, it says a lot.
What's the problem?
Our 5 or 7 year old is not mine. How's that even possible?
You did a DNA test?
Yes, I went and got accessory or ancestry, however you pronounce that ever, and come to find out that the 5 or 7 year old is not our kid. Now, before you even start acting crazy and denial, how's that even possible?
Gotcha, bitch!
How do you explain that?
I don't even know what you're talking
Come
about.
on, get up. Stop playing around with me. Get up.
And of course, when they get caught, they don't even take it seriously. Or it could be that she's trying to figure out a lie, as these modern women do.
First of all, I'm trying to go to sleep.
You serious?
No, first of all, you're going to turn around and give me the proper respect. Hey, stop playing with me. Get up.
All right.
Thank you. Look at me. In all seriousness, you're the only woman I've ever been with. How is it possible that a man you claim you love, the kids that we bear together, is not mine?
The test gotta be wrong. Do it again.
What?
20 years, Sabrina's not mine.
I'm on the phone. You gotta do this now?
Yes, 20 years. 20 years.
What do you mean she's not yours?
I went and got a DNA test. Hold on.
Well, that's a lie.
I don't think so.
You gonna let me finish, or you gonna sit there and say it's a lie? The test is right here. It's right
I
there.
don't care about no test.
You don't care about no test? Well, listen, how are we gonna sit there and break?
I don't care about a test is crazy. That's right on par with a lot of modern women say. I don't care nothing about the facts. What I feel is what I feel.
Break it down. How are we gonna break it down to our daughter that for 20 years you've been lying to her and me?
I haven't.
So that was a
Listen to me.
And why does it matter?
Why is it? Because I'm not paying for no wedding.
You've been in her life since she was a baby. What do you mean you ain't paying for no
Do
wedding?
you know how embarrassing that is? Me walking a young lady down the aisle who's not mine. For 20 years you've been lying to me. That's one.
Not
Second
lying.
thing is you want me to come out of $40,000 for a wedding
Yes.
to a young lady who's not even mine. And not to mention, our relationship is not even that good.
I don't care. You raised her. You heard that.
I beg your pardon?
How am I her dad?
Listen to what this paper is saying. You're her dad.
You can't be serious right now.
You are the dad.
No, not me. What
Yes.
we want to do is, Who's the father?
And you gonna hear from her.
I'm gonna hear from her about what? About how you were trifling?
Crazy. It doesn't matter, but you still should be paying for that wedding.
You can't be serious.
Yes.
No, you dead ass. You can't be serious. No.
Yes, I'm serious.
So you think
$40,000 for somebody to say you ain't my pops, get out of my face. I think I'm gonna pass.
because I'm her father for
Yes.
20 years and been lied to?
Father.
No, was her father.
You are her father.
You can't be serious right now. You dead ass serious too.
Yes.
So you
and
believe
you're gonna pay for it.
I'm gonna pay for it?
Willingly or not willingly.
She's 20 years old. You can't put me on child
Well, I got
support.
your account information.
Excuse me? Well, a
You
divorce.
gonna pay for it willingly or not willingly?
Well, a divorce.
Just so you know.
A divorce will be coming then.
No.
Yes. Well,
And I'll take you for everything you got.
how are you gonna? Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Listen to me. I'm gonna let her know
Okay.
that I'm stepping out the situation.
Well, the wedding is still gonna go on, regardless.
Okay, I'm not arguing that.
Transfer it tonight.
Transfer it white.
The money.
Oh, hell no!
I'm glad you told me that because after we have this conversation, I'm gonna cancel my accounts because we don't share
Right.
accounts, so we be right.
But I have access to it.
Access to it.
Yes, I can log in and I can get it before you get it.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna do this with you all night. What I'm gonna tell you is this.
Father, you are
I am
the
not-
father.
It's not enough that you didn't take in the last 20 years of his life based off of a lie. You want to take him for half when you know you're dead wrong.
Whatever. All right.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Yep, we're getting a divorce, people. I found out that my beautiful girl right here was cheating on me this whole time and had somebody else's kid, huh? Ain't that right, baby? Talk to the camera, come on. Tell them what you was doing. Oh, she don't want to show a face. It's okay. Divorce, can we say divorce papers coming? Huh? Can we say? She just now getting home? Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pumpkin? Yep. So, fellas, if you anything like me, you're gonna be smart and not wife up these kind of women. You know what I mean? You hear over here crying because I already served her. Yep. She did too many times. Ain't that right?
Stop.
I know. Stop. I know. I get it. I get it. I know what's going on here. Fellas, be loyal to yourself because they won't be. You understand? This is what you deal with. This is what you deal with. Coming home all late hours of the night. Are you still tired? Are you making me my breakfast? Huh? Are you making breakfast? Are you making breakfast? Peace out, people. This is my life.
It's an evil world we live in.
So how's it possible our 3-year-old baby is not mine?
What do you mean?
What I mean is I had a little suspiciousness about the baby having straight hair, me being very dark, and the baby's very light than you.
Judging by her face, you already know she's thinking about a lie. She not gonna tell the truth.
And told me before we went ahead and got married, just to make sure everything lined up. And I don't understand, me and you have been together from when I understand every day for the last 3 years. So how's it possible the baby's not mine? Huh?
One thing though, but I don't understand. I got light-skinned people in my family. I told you I have Irish people in my family. This ain't just your genetics, it's mine too.
I agree, but look at the paper. It says I'm not the father. So if I'm not the dad, then who can it possibly be the father? That's why I brought you right here so we can talk one-on-one.
I don't know, because I look, you literally the only person I've been with.
What?
So
Obviously not if the paper says otherwise. It clearly says that I am not the father of our child. Clearly reads that. So who is the other man you was laying with? Might as well be honest now, because see what it says?
I mean, like, this doesn't just make sense. It doesn't make sense.
What do you mean by that?
And she reading the results like she don't know what they're gonna be. She already knows that she's caught in a lie.
How does it make any sense? It doesn't make any sense, but how is this possible?
Because when I think about it, you're literally the only person I've been with. Like, I never cheated on you.
I understand that. So how's the baby not mine then, if you never cheated on me? How is this possible?
Look, literally, the only person I've been with was you. Besides that, I told you, before I've been with you, I sucked my butts one time, and that was it. Like,
So you telling me that it could be your boss's baby?
I did it with a condom, but the condom didn't break.
Huh?
So
But I
now,
didn't think that pregnancy could come from that. Like, I didn't figure, you know, I went to the doctors. You know, I stay on top of my chart. There was no pregnancy when I was checking.
Are you sure about that?
so you realize now that we gotta contact your boss so he could be in this baby's life and give him an opportunity to be the father.
So you just want to give another man an opportunity to raise our child?
No, I want to give a man an opportunity to know that he has a child in the world. And
I think another one of the things that the study that I was looking at said, the article that I was looking at said, is that women tend to frame their infidelity in softer terms. Whereas a man is demonized, a woman will say, well, I was feeling this way, or I was feeling neglected, I was feeling dull in my life, I needed some more excitement. And this is exactly what she's doing. Well, I don't see how it could be anybody else's when it's ours. No, that's your child. The framing is, well, it's ours. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about what happened. It's ours.
and I was son to know that his biological father is not me. I could be his dad, but I'm not his father. And he needs to know that.
But you've been raising him.
I agree, and I won't stop raising him unless his father, biological father, wants to step up and raise his son, who he hasn't known for 3 years. So we're gonna leave it at that.
Why can't we just take the test and just...
Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
Don't lie, that's hard. How you came for Valentine's?
Something like, yeah.
What's your name?
Scotty.
Abby.
Y'all from here?
I'm from here.
I'm from Atlanta.
So you flew out too?
Something like that.
Yeah, so listen, how long y'all been together?
Like 3.5 months.
Trust each other?
Oh no, we're not doing no.
No, I'm asking if y'all trust each
Yes,
other.
we trust each other. Best friend and my sister.
Okay, and when you having problems, who you talk to? When you having problems with your girl?
Probably myself.
What's your name again?
Scotty.
If you was to call her and be like, guess who took me out for Valentine's? She say Scotty.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure, 100%.
For sure. Yeah, you want me to do it?
Would it be no other guy
No,
you
there
could
won't
say?
even be a question. Nia. Guess who took me out for Valentine's Day? Guess who I'm with? I don't know. Okay, I think.
Come on, man. I'm sorry.
New York right now. Who am I with?
You gotta do all that. Whoa!
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, that was shaky. You had to say New York. Hang on.
Yep, right on par. All of the signs are there. She's trying to get somebody to cover for her and provide an alibi, basically lying, and it failed this time.
Get your stuff ready.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm gonna go get your
Can
stuff
we
ready.
just like talk?
No, there's nothing to talk about. It's done. Enough for me.
Can you just stop?
What?
Why are you like? You think this is funny?
It's funny. I just said a joke.
No, it's not funny. I don't understand why you're joking when we're literally having a serious conversation about our relationship.
There is no relationship anymore. It's done. I just told you that. Enough for me.
Lamont, stop!
I'm gonna go get your stuff.
Come on. Stop! This
Take
is so
this.
unnecessary.
Take this.
No, stop! Stop touching my stuff. You're like dropping the socks everywhere.
Because I told you.
No, can you just stop?
Relax.
No.
Stop touching my stuff.
Yeah, take it and go put it in your car. Go put it in your car. Why you put it over there?
Stop! I don't understand. Like, first off, you didn't even explain yourself.
I don't need to.
And we just talked about our relationship because I don't understand. You're just gonna leave me because we had a couple of bad days.
Diga.
Like, that just doesn't even make sense.
Diga.
I don't like where this is going.
No!
Bye.
No! Because that doesn't make sense, Lon.
Diga. Bye.
We literally had 5 years, like 5 good years, and you're just gonna leave me?
Yes, I am going to.
No! Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you can't even give me a good explanation. Stop! Don't touch me!
Why are you crying?
Are you kidding me?
Why are you crying?
Like, you're just gonna throw everything away after, like, a couple of bad days? It's not funny.
I'm
Like,
crying. You're making me laugh.
are you kidding me?
You gotta go home. Come on, I'm not gonna help you pick your stuff into the car.
No. You're not leaving me. Like, I just don't understand where this is coming from.
It's coming from my mouth.
We were just talking about, literally, talking about getting married and stuff. Like, I just
Not
don't
anymore.
understand.
Yeah, because your jacket.
No.
It's cold outside.
Like, you're
and you gotta
here.
go home. I don't want you to say it.
I'm not leaving without a good explanation. Like, I just don't understand.
I'm
Stop.
trying to zip your jacket up.
You're really
it's
bothering
cold
me.
outside. I want you to be warm.
You're bothering me. Stop. Just stop. Is there somebody else? I'm not leaving.
Grab your stuff.
I'm not leaving.
No, this one not.
Come on, I'm not leaving.
Nigga, you're going home.
No, because I just, come on. Are you freaking kidding
You're
me?
going home.
No.
Is give me the ring.
No.
Give me the ring. Give me the ring.
No.
All right, well then you can have the ring. You can have the ring as long as you get out.
Come on.
You gotta
if
go.
this is serious, you are going to regret this forever.
911.
What do you call 911
So
for?
I
You're gonna
said,
laugh in your
get
face.
you out of my house.
Come on, if this is real, you are going to regret this for the rest of your life.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Here, take this bag.
You are going to regret this forever.
Put this bag
Because you're literally throwing everything, all the good things that we've had, all the good memories, just because a few couple of days.
You know, it's funny when men do something and it's not even cheating. Maybe they say something that you didn't like, or maybe they went somewhere that you didn't like. Leave him, take him for all he's worth. But now, when you cheat on the man, when you deceive him, when you do him wrong, when you're out there cutting up, oh, let me explain. Oh, he didn't even let us sit down and talk. He didn't even fight for the relationship. What?
All inclusive, baby. All inclusive, baby. We going to Dubai on week. We going to Dubai. Merry Christmas. We going to Dubai. Look in it. The tickets is in there, baby. The tickets is in there. The tickets is in there. We finna be shaking out by like New Year's. The tickets is in there. Look in there. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
DNA test report. Yeah. 0% paternity probability.
Surprise, mother.
Yeah. Our son? Nah, yeah, that's not me. This right here say my son ain't my son. And you ain't even got nothing to explain, because this explained it already. Yeah, matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm going to show you how much I'm joking. I'm going to show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it up. Divorce agreement. It's up. I mean, we over with. Get out my house. Get out my house. I don't care. Get out my house. Get out. I don't care. You ain't got nowhere to go. That ain't my responsibility. But I don't care. I don't care. What you shouldn't have did was have me raise a kid that wasn't mine all this time. And I'm getting a DNA test on my daughter next. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm getting a DNA test on my daughter next. Get my paperwork. You ain't gonna sign a divorce. You ain't got to. Get out though. On gang. Get out. Not mine. Not mine. I don't care.
She belongs to the street.
Don't you find it funny that these modern women ask, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Were you thinking about that when you were getting your cheeks clapped?
It's boyfriend of 6 years. Love him. Really good guy. The last year of our relationship, I started cheating on him with a guy in LA. And that guy was the one who told me break up with your boyfriend, move to LA.
Your 6-year relationship, it was monogamous up until the 5-year mark when you started cheating. Cheating on you too, or?
He's a good boy.
You were in Vegas sort of at the time.
At the Rhino.
Why did you cheat on your 6-year relationship?
I was so bored and so young, and just like when you're that young, it's like you don't know what you want in life, and like in the moment it seems like a good setup and you think you're happy and content, and then you reach like 2021 and you're like, oh, a lot of life to live, and like I didn't want to stay in Nevada. And then I met this guy who was like my dream guy, who was like so hot, and like my ex-boyfriend of 6 years, we stopped having sex. Like I wasn't sexually attracted to him. It was just like we were so comfortable and like family and like roommates at that point, but like just there was no sexual romantic aspect to it. So then I met that guy and I was like, oh, there's a lot of life out there for me.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
It's another crazy idea of mine, but it's a lot of people know about it. And yeah, I mean, if you have, let's say your wife's been with 10 guys before you and they didn't use protection and you have a child, your DNA is mixed with all those 10 guys before her. It's an actual thing. So it stays within the tissue, and yeah, it's just simple logic. Wow. I don't want to share my DNA with any other man. I want my child to be only mine.
All right. I have questions, and I need answers now. Married people, are you all right? This DNA agency owner just shared that he tested a married couple with 3 kids, and all 3 kids were not the husbands. This isn't your baby daddy. This isn't your boyfriend. This is your husband. And this isn't gossip. This is the man who actually took the test. See, this is why I'm not jealous of anybody's relationship. Oh, you're married? That's great. How's that going? And how did this happen? And what made you want to get the DNA test? Were you looking at all three and you're like, who has my nose? Nobody? And how does Dracula count? 1, 2. I can't do it. 3. I mean, how long was this going on for? Tell me these are small children, like 2, 3, 4. Because if these are teenagers, traumatized. Oh, this is kind of sad. No, this is really sad. Like, where do you go from here?
At this rate, probably the divorce court. I mean, these modern women don't care. They do everything that is good for them and less about the really only thing that they care about, if anything, is the child. And a lot of times they care about that child because they have to care about that child. But they absolutely don't care about what's going on with the man.
Ex-boyfriend told me that, married or not, if I ever had his baby, that he would want a DNA test before he would accept that child as his own. When he told me that, I was like, what? It honestly pissed me off. We got into it. I was telling him how he made it seem like he didn't trust me and all these different things. And he was saying, no, that's not it. You don't understand because you're a woman and you would never have to question if that child is yours or not once you have it. Even if you trust someone, you could still have that small percentage of a chance that that child is truly not yours. And then he was saying how if it truly is my child, then what is the issue?
A girl with a BBL. No? Why?
You gotta get a big ass. You probably have some type of insecurity within yourself that probably leak into other areas of your life, and it'll probably make our relationship very difficult. So,
Would you rather date a fitness girl then?
I like fit girls.
That's 30% of all men who go to actually get paternity tested turn out to not be the father. So out of every 100, 30 of those will not be the dad.
I had no idea there was such a disdain for single moms up until this post. And I'm really perplexed by this because single moms are where it's at. We have unlimited supply of snacks, juice boxes, water bottles, baby wipes, because you never know when you're gonna spill. I can whip up the most elaborate meal on the planet with the most random ass that I've got in the pantry just to fill your belly. You're fucking missing out, bro.
I wonder if you actually think that men actually really care about this type of stuff. But of course, as a modern woman, you would, because you don't know what men care about.
Absolutely went into marriage knowing I was going to become a divorcee. There was no question in my mind. I knew at some point we would get divorced. The only question mark was when. So then why did you get married? And obviously I don't want to get married ever again. However, double divorcee is a term that I'm living for.
This genuinely breaks my heart, man. You know, knowing that there was some dude out here that thought this woman was gonna be with him for the rest of his life. You know, like, and this is the whole problem, is that once you take those vows, you're supposed to be with that person forever. You know what I'm saying?
Now there's a huge debate on whether or not paternity tests should be mandatory. A lot of women are against it, to no surprise whatsoever. A lot of them are saying that they would divorce their husband immediately if he asked them for a...
Accidentally dropped it, and the bride was standing there watching, just stunned. But her husband's reaction showed that she married a good one, going over there and eating it off the ground, waving her over.
Really hard day, and I tried to get ready.
That women tend to be happier when they are single.
I could have married a lot of the people that I've dated.
Okay, I turned 40 this year, and I've never been in love. I've never been in a relationship.
If you hear something or an update about your ex, and it just kills you.
Women tend to be happier when they are single.
Struggling financially, being alone, having no one there to talk to as you age, you know, no kids.
And I always thought I would have kids. I thought I would be married by now. And now the closer I get to it, and I'm scared. I don't know.
I know none of y'all feel bad for these women, and rightfully so. A lot of you guys are probably thinking they get what they deserve. But I think they do deserve a little bit of empathy in the fact that they've been lied to. They've been lied to by society, by their parents, by school, by culture, by movies, etc. To believe that being a boss babe and being strong and independent, getting that degree and entering the corporate life, all of that stuff was the most important thing you can do. Those are the things that will bring you fulfillment in life. And all of these studies are showing that older women who are single are much happier. Do a quick search, you'll find dozens of them. When you find unbiased studies that are just researching the population as a whole, they say quite the opposite. And it's just hard to decipher the truth anymore. And as men, we need...
She said, I could have married somebody, one of the people that I've dated, Well, yeah, that's what men have been telling you. That's something that a lot of men actually say. You probably have already met your husband. The man that you should have married, you probably already met him. He's probably in your friend zone somewhere. But you guys think that men are just playing around. You think that men are lying to you. You think that men are trying to force you to settle when they're telling you, no, this is the man that's probably good for you. Strategically, emotionally, financially, all of the things that you're looking for, this is the man that's good for you. But y'all keep on playing so many games. Y'all overthink things. Y'all have so much anxiety around stuff that you pass them right up.
When they did a data collection of all of the paternity test centers in America, they found that 32% of fathers who got a paternity test were indeed not the father of their children. Now, you got to take this with a grain of salt because these were the men who already had suspicions, but y'all not hearing me. This problem is so bad in Jamaica, it's about 70%. When the men's rights activists in Jamaica wanted to make it so that paternity tests were mandatory at birth, they said that they wouldn't allow it because it would cause too much femicide, meaning too many men would find out that their children are not actually their children and they would end up harming the women. They thought it was so bad that they shouldn't even make it a thing. In France, this problem is so bad that you're not even allowed to get a paternity test unless it's ordered by a judge. They said, and I quote, that it would destroy and destabilize communities if they had mandatory paternity tests at birth. We literally have access to the alien technology that allows us to make sure that every father is actually providing for children that is biologically theirs, and our states and governments are going, nah. Because that would mean women would have to be accountable for the decisions that they make. And if you have this conversation with some women, they will really act offended. All I'm gonna say is I've never seen somebody wearing real diamonds afraid of a diamond test.
So Brett Fairley, who went viral for his insane paternity fraud story recently, was just arrested and made to take down all of his videos. It's a lot, but I'll give you the quick breakdown. So Brett is a young man who ends up getting approached by an older woman named Maria who asks him to be her sperm donor. She convinces him with paperwork and everything that it's all on the up and up. He's not going to be legally responsible for this child. Despite this arrangement and them only having a one-night stand to complete this arrangement, Maria ends up finding Brett's mom and grandma and tells them that she's pregnant with Brett's child and convinces them that he should be involved with the pregnancy. His mom and grandma now want to be a part of the baby's life, so they convince Brett that he should be too. So he agrees to start paying child support. But after a little over a year, having paid now $55,000 to this woman for this baby, he ends up taking a paternity test and finds out the baby isn't even his. Not only that, but Brett finds out that Maria likely knew who the real father was this entire time, but refused to disclose it because the real father was married to another woman at the time. Oops! So Brett goes to court for paternity fraud, asking for his name to be taken off the birth certificate, child support to end, and to be paid back for all the child support he did pay. In a kind of surprising victory, the courts actually do agree to end Brett's parental and child support obligations, but they don't make Maria pay him back, and I'm pretty sure his name is still on the birth certificate. The judge also assigns a mutual restraining order for the both of them, meaning that neither of them can ever talk about this case again, basically a gag order. But according to Brett, Maria broke this order almost immediately by contacting his family, telling them that he's a deadbeat who abandoned his child. So Brett decides that he too is going to defy the order and clear his name, and that's when he made a multi-part series detailing all the lies, how he got played, and also his own mistakes along the way to help educate other men. I actually remember one interview where Brett was asked what he would tell his younger self if he could, and he said that if he had ever heard a story even remotely similar to what he went through, he would have never been in that situation. So his story does have the ability to prevent this from happening. But obviously the courts don't want this story out there. Why? It just makes you wonder, especially when you consider that in other countries like France, it's actually illegal for men to perform paternity tests on their kids without the mother's permission because, in their words, it would destabilize the community. And honestly, this whole concept that you have to prove paternity fraud is also crazy to me because it's like, did she say the kid was his? Did the DNA test say that it isn't? Seems to me that there was pretty clear deception involved. But we do have to learn from this, and honestly, this is why a lot of guys are very hesitant to sign anything until they get that DNA test. This is also why I think it's really important for women to stop taking DNA tests so personally and making it this big relationship-ending deal. You should want to be able to offer your man that reassurance, and you should also want that reassurance yourself. After all, hospital switch-ups do happen to women too. They can shut him up, but they can't shut us all up, and men need to hear this stuff. Men deserve to know if their kid is theirs or not without being shamed for wanting to know that.
I'm not anti-women, but I am definitely anti-injustice. Like you said, a paternity test, it may hurt. It may be like, ooh, you feel like you don't trust me. But the legal ramifications of taking care of a child that you thought was yours, I don't like when anybody is deceived and played on and tricked into doing something or tricked out of something. And I've seen it too many times, one on TV, Maury, the paternity court, but also in real life of women who will carry on a lie for 10, 15, 30 years, all the while knowing that that was not that man's child. Now, if a man wants to raise another woman's child, by all means, that's something that he agrees to. He knows what he's getting into. But to love a child, attach yourself to a child, provide for a child that you believe is yours and really is not, I feel like that's like a stab to the heart. Like, that's gut-wrenching. At least allow him to take care of that child knowing that it's not his child. That's his choice. But when you take somebody's choice away and now they legally have to take care of this child because they were deceived into it, that's wrong. That's injustice.
Don't swipe now. Come back here. Hey, ladies, did you know that paternity fraud is now a crime? Yeah, let's talk about House Bill 2689 because they locking y'all up.
I'm going to make my money one way or another. Even if that means locking you up, I'll make my money off of you being locked up. Please peep the game.
Oh, yeah. And this hookup culture? Oh, yeah, that's a wrap. Because they're making it so you can no longer get child support off of one-night stands. If that man wasn't in your life, let me tell you.
Not only are they making it mandatory for the man to get a DNA test before he signs a birth certificate, but now they're like, look, you're not going to be able to get any money off of this man if he was not actively, long-term, a part of your everyday life.
Oh, yeah, it's true, too. And if I could add on to this bill, you know what? If all these fathers are paying these high amounts in child support, why not give the child to the father? Yeah, that's coming, too. I mean, what you think?
I'm going to be honest enough to admit that a man would probably be more capable of raising a child on his own than a woman.